Are we live, NJ?
I think so.
Oh, are we? Let's just see here. Well, I'm kind of looking on my phone and I don't see anything. If someone could give us
Someone give us something.
a little message in the chat if you can see what's going on. I can see the camera actually has a number to it. Hopefully we're on the right stream. I hate live streams. Like it always happens. Ah, there we go. I'm just delayed. Hopefully not delayed in that bad of a way, hey? Anyways, bienvenidos everybody to our little live stream. I'd like to thank all of you for following the new channel. NJ, we got a new channel.
A new channel.
Can you believe that? At Bucerias Troll, sponsored by MaravillaNayarit.com. But NJ and I were, I don't know, we just kept bouncing it back and forth. We had a couple ideas. First, we were gonna potentially just go for like a simple podcast, just to, I don't know, just kind of get back out there and chat about some of our opinions and our thoughts. And we thought we could do a little podcast and thought that would be fun. But we are going to do a podcast.
Yeah. And
it's, I don't know how regular it's going to be, but we're starting to get a guest lineup right now, so we're pretty excited about that. I'm not going to give it away the name yet, though.
Because still in the works, or do you think it's totally decided?
Huh?
You're pretty set on that name?
I think I'm pretty set on the name. I think it's kind of humorous in a lot of ways. Anyways, bienvenidos a nuestro canal. Bienvenidos to our live stream. We're here at Casa Goralski. I guess we don't even have a name.
Yeah, you guys never named the new house.
Like all of our houses had a name. The very first house we bought in Bucerias was Casita Adelaide, named after my beautiful daughter. And then and we did that. Why, NJ?
Because you already named your company after me.
Yeah, so we had a company in Calgary called Nicholas Homes, and then became Nicholas Group. So NJ already kind of had that. So when we bought a house in Mexico, we named it after Addie. And then the second house we bought was already named after someone, so we just left that name, Casa Victoria. But all our projects have names, and maybe we can have the audience start commenting below on this video. What should we name our house? Because it really doesn't have a name yet. But Jillian's got veto powers on it. So just so we're clear, NJ and I will decide on the name, and Jillian will certainly veto it. Is that right, NJ?
Yes.
Anyways, we're gonna do some giveaways today, and I've got a bunch of booze on the table, so that's always kind of interesting. But I think, why don't we just start the video off with just giving away $500?
$500 right away.
$500 right away.
Right away. Are you doing it through the link?
I'm going to go straight to the sheets. So if you haven't actually entered on the vacation entry sheet, you can see that link on the last video that we did.
Should I put it in the comments?
And you can put it in the comments right now, NJ, so people can.
That. Everyone stand by.
So if you are actually not entered into the contest, make sure you go to that link, and you can enter now. And I'll even give you, tell me when it's done, and I'll give everyone a minute, just in case they're joining the live stream here and have not actually entered the contest. Right now we have 297 people who have entered the contest. So I'm going to go to the randomizer. I'm going to put in 1 and 297 for now, but we're also going to give a couple minutes. Tell me when that link goes live. But while NJ's doing that, I'm gonna pull up my pick of the week. We would go to Costco maybe once a month, twice a month at best. I usually don't buy a lot of wine there. There's sometimes I'll look and they have wine on sale, or I don't know if they misprice it, but they just buy a bunch of stuff, and I look at it and I'm like, man, that's an aggressively low price for the quality wine. And here's a 2014 Château Laforge from Saint-Emilion en France. Has my accent en France, NJ? Is it très bien? Anyways, this is a 2014 Bordeaux, and a Grand Cru at that. And I actually kind of looked at the label, and it has this funny purple label on it. Maybe you can, I don't know. It just didn't look like the style of a Bordeaux that would have a label like that. And But I figured it was 520 pesos, and I gave it a shot, and I bought 4 bottles, and then I popped it. And the moment I tasted it, I'm like, wow, this is serious Bordeaux, and got some great age on it at 2014. And I sent Adelaide back there, and she bought all the last bottles. There was only 6, but go back to Costco, and if you see this 2014 Grand Cru in there for 520 pesos or whatever it was, it's a stinker of a deal, because the normal price is 2,000 to 2,200 pesos for this bottle. So,
Whoa!
Oh, there goes a bomb. We're okay, everybody. We're okay. The bombs have been going off ever since, especially if you're on this side of the highway. It's all these patron saints, and it just gives people reasons to, set up bombs, freaks our dogs out, and sometimes wakes you up in the middle of the night. But anyways, if you're at Costco, check this out. It is my definite pick of not even the pick of the week, pick of the year.
Whoa.
Like 525 pesos, so $30 for it's $100+ bottle of wine, and this baby's gonna age. So you could lay it down if you really wanted to for another 15, 20 years, easy. It means we're not gonna drink that today.
So I put the link.
Okay.
The link to sign up. It's in the description.
Okay.
You may need to refresh your live stream to see it pop up.
Okay.
It's the first thing that shows up in the description.
And maybe you can put it in the chats.
The link is too long. It's a weirdly long link.
Oh, it's a weirdly long link.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's in the description, so you can click that. You just may need to refresh your live stream.
Live stream just to
see it.
Anyways, a few extra people signed up. Actually, Gord and Annie. Well, good luck to you guys. So on that note, we're at 300. I'm going to cut it off at 300 right now. 300 going once, 300 going twice. 300 is the number. So we're going to go to the randomizer, and I'm going to put 300 in there. And this is for $500 at Casa Victoria, units A, B, C, or D. Okay? I'm going to hit generate. And what's that number, NJ?
Number 29.
Can we get a confirmation?
I can confirm.
It is
29.
29. And you want to go to the sheets? You got the sheets up there?
No, but you can.
I got the sheets here. So I'm going to scroll down to 29. And number 29 is Ian Thomas. Ian Thomas, I don't know if you are on the live stream, but congratulations. This live stream will live. So even if you are watching this later tonight, tomorrow, or anytime next week, you have 1 week from today to claim your prize. Otherwise, it's null and void. We got to cut it off somewhere, and I think a week is a good enough amount. What do you think, NJ?
Yeah, it gives our viewers and people who like to watch our videos an actual chance of seeing it. So.
And claiming their prize. And it's the whole purpose behind this. I mean, full transparency. We want you to watch the videos. We want you to be liking. We want you to be commenting. We want you to be subscribing. So we're more than prepared to give away $24,000 this year. But in return, there's a little bit of work on our viewer side. You actually have to watch the video, hear your name called, and then you have 1 week to claim the prize. Anyways, what do I have on the table here?
Here, check this.
NJ's going away, so I don't have my sounding board here. But anyways, I thought we'd do a little bit of a tequila tasting slash explanation, because I always get a lot of questions on tequila, especially from my riders, because we do a lot of rides out into the mountains, and I think if you go back to a couple videos, NJ, we had some great video of some of the scenery we saw out there in Jalisco and all the agave fields. If you look for the tequila videos, they're very awesome. But one of the questions is that tequila growing there? Right? Like a lot of people say that, is that tequila, right? Like the plant? And so the plant is actually called an agave, and there's like 140, 150 different types of agave that make agave-based spirits. And my numbers could be wrong, and if someone knows the exact number, please correct me. But I've heard from various people in Mexico that actually produce this stuff, and I've heard lots of different numbers. So I'm going with kind of like the medium, 140 to 150. But there's only one agave that makes tequila. And what agave is that, NJ?
It is the blue agave.
The blue agave, 100% blue agave. And I have one here from the Tequileria Distillería Herradura, and this is a Blanco. And what does Blanco mean?
White.
Right, so basically what they do is they take the agave and you see the big leaves that come out of it, and underneath that is this big fruit. It almost looks like a pineapple. After about 7 years of growing the blue agave, they're able to harvest it, and they bring it by truck into the distillery and they steam it in these big vats, basically getting out all those sugars, and they take it from those vats and they put it in another vat and they let it ferment. And once the fermentation is complete and it gets up to a certain alcohol content, it goes through the distillation process. Double distilled. And when it comes out double distilled, it's like this, and usually in that 46% alcohol. So this particular one is 46%. A lot of other Blanco tequilas, like this Cazadores, is down to 35. So they distill it down to with a lot more water content and a lot less alcohol content, and getting it down to a little easier drinking. So this is very nice for cocktails because you're not going to get too bombed on it. A lot of the tequila or margaritas you're going to be getting in some of the restaurants, in Boosterias as well, are not going to be from blue agave, but they're going to be from a tiny bit of agave and cane sugar. And they'll make those things up to 45, 50%. And that's why when you drink those beachside margaritas sometimes, you leave with quite the buzz and a little bit of a headache. But this is 46%, just pure tequila. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's distilled in a way that's got nothing else other than the 46% alcohol. Beautiful nose. Do you want to try that nose? Just have a little smell. I know Engie doesn't drink very much, and you definitely don't like tequila.
Can the viewers take a sniff?
But when drinking, and remember our good old friend Don Lalin, how did he tell us how to sip?
You have to do some yoga breaths.
Okay, so what's the first thing?
Breathe in.
Breathe out. So a lot of times when you're drinking wine, you'll kind of mix it around, you'll smell it, you put a little in your mouth, and you'll breathe in, creating all that chemical reaction to the flavors. But with tequila, especially one that's 46%, you don't want to necessarily do that because you might choke on the fumes. But that particular process allows you to really gain the flavor, the smell, the senses of what actually goes in the tequila. Anyways, pure tequila that comes out of the distillery, it's going to be white, okay? If they put it in an oak barrel for up to 1 year, that is called a reposado, okay? And if it's from 1 year to 2 years, that's called an añejo. And if it's from over 2 years to 3 years and even beyond, it's an extra añejo. And that's why you're always going to see those tequilas with a little bit of the golden color. I don't have any in my cabinet because preferably I just like the blancos because that really gives you the true flavor of that plant. And there's another thing kind of going on right now, and that's called the Cristilano. And so this is a Cristilano, and basically that is an añejo. It's either a reposado or añejo or an extra añejo that is aged, and then they distill it again after the aging process to make it what? Cristilano is white. So you'll drink it, right? I'll have to open this one. And it's gonna have the flavor, and smell this one compared. Do you kind of remember how the other one smelled?
Yeah.
And just give a little whiff. Smells like tequila.
Smells like tequila.
What do you smell? Oak? Do you smell like wood? Do you smell maybe some caramel, some vanilla?
Yeah, maybe it's a little sweeter.
Yeah, that's coming from the aging process. So they actually age this, and then they put it through the distillation again to make it white. So breathe in. Breathe out. Definitely taste the difference. Well, I think we should get on to the next $500, Angie.
Another $500 already?
Yeah, and I think maybe some other people have signed up. Let's see. Go through my little list here. Ooh. Oh, we're up to 304.
Wow.
I see people are listening. So let's go to the randomizer. And now, and who won the last one?
Ian, I think it's Ian something.
Well, we have to go. It's number 29. Can you make a note?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we can also look back too.
Yeah. Number 16. We're on the low numbers today, hey?
Number
All
16.
the keeners, all the first people to. So this
sign
is
up.
this is for $500. It's hilarious because Jillian Goralski signed up as like a practice. So Jillian won $500. She's
What? Jillian won?
she's disqualified.
Jillian won.
Yeah, but isn't that pretty funny?
Woo! Yeah,
Congratulations,
Jillian.
Jillian. You win a, you know what? Jillian wins an extra special dinner with me.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh.
So let's try that again. Oh, you can't believe it.
Who?
This is gonna be funny again. What number is that?
Number 1.
I think I'm the first sign up too. This is like ridiculous because I was just like testing out the forums. Let's just see.
This
Yeah,
is-
Joel Goralski.
Yeah, we promise this is not Riggs. The Goralski family will
Okay,
not be going
so-
on vacation.
So if I deleted my name, then the first person would be number 1, and I'm going to give it away to her. Okay.
First person to sign up.
And that is Brandy Martin.
Wow.
Brandy Martin,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Thank you so much for
And
being
Brandy,
the first one.
you've been a long-term viewer because I remember you from the MovingToMexi.co channel, and it's great to have you on the new channel. And thanks very much for your support, and congratulations. You've won $500 in vacation credit, and you get 1 week to claim it. All right, what's new in Mexico, NJ? Anything?
Well, you know.
The economy's on fire. They're predicting GDP growth in December, I think, of 3%, way more than expected. The number of new car sales in the country of Mexico is up something like 33% year over year. So what that means, and we saw a pretty good example of this when we were in Mascota, which used to be a pretty, not a dusty town, but there wasn't really much going on there, even as much as 4 or 5 years ago. All sorts of new cars. The town is really coming together, and that means that the economy in Mexico in general is doing well. I'm super excited, almost more for you guys because you're in your 20s right now. It's almost like you're in the great US of A in the 1950s, and you'll have your whole life ahead of you and all this economic potential. And yeah, some upheaval and things are happening throughout the world, but that has happened for thousands and thousands of years. But every time there's an upheaval and some kind of change, there's always an opportunity for those who are willing, who kind of know what's going on and willing to do what they need to do to take advantage and make the most out of the things that are happening in the world. And I'm super excited for you in Adelaide and Chantel as well, because you got your whole life ahead of you, and there's going to be some upheaval, but some amazing economic opportunities. And I think by the time you're in your 40s, you guys are going to be set. I'm going to help you make that happen.
Thanks,
Right?
Dad.
Yeah, just keep doing this channel. We'll be up to 10,000 subscribers in the next 20 years. Like pulling in that $1,000 a month for you too. And in all honesty, we're up to like 2,200 subscribers. The channel's already monetized. NJ and I are up to $55 a month for his college fund. And thanks very much. I can't remember who gave, but if you see the super thanks. So you see one of the shorts or one of the little videos that we put together. If you like it, if you think we did a really good job, hit that super thanks, and you can give a little donation, and that goes right to NJ's college fund, right? And along with the memberships, right? Okay, we're gonna work our way up to the grand prize of $1,000, and I'm feeling like there's gonna be a bonus here today too. So stay to the end of this live stream, because I'm gonna do a bonus. I don't know what that bonus is gonna be yet. But there is a bonus coming.
Yeah.
Next is Raicilla, NJ. Where does Raicilla come from?
Well, Raicilla comes from, it's mostly also in Jalisco, but there's a few other places.
In Nayarit, yeah, but mostly Jalisco and then parts of Nayarit. And it comes from the green agave, which also is fondly known as lechuguilla. And there's 3 different types of agave that make the majority of raicillas. But up in La Estancia in the San Sebastian area, some great distilleries going on up there. And we have a very good friend, Checo. And Checo, if you're watching, we got to come up to San Sebastian. Checo rides a horse just like me. And he has this distillery. He's also a gardener. I'm super stoked to see his little ranch and his operation up there. And we got to actually, I have had his raicilla, but we don't have any of it in the house right now, so we'll showcase that in another video. But this is Don Lalin, and he's up in the mountains towards, and look at that snow globe, and that's how you know it's good. A nice even snow globe, you know? The bubbles, you don't want it to be cloudy. He makes a great raicilla, and if you have a chance, watch our last video, rent a car, maybe a driver is a good idea, and go up to the bridge, go to the bakery, and then go next door to visit Don Lalin. And if you go on a Saturday or Sunday, they have barbacoa, and I think on Sundays they actually do barbacoa de chivo, or borrego, and you can go do a raicilla tasting, have a little bit of food, handmade tortillas, but his raicilla is beautiful. So breathe in. How did he do it? What you have to do is breathe in.
You kind of sound like a vampire there.
I sound like a vampire. I don't sound like Don Lalin, but this is the best way that I can do. It's beautiful. Very good. And a lot of times when I drink my raicilla, what do I like to have with it?
A little orange,
A little
citrus.
orange.
And
People like
if-
the lime. The lime is too tart. I like a little sweet. And what you could do is take a little bit of salt. There's the Maldon salt, like the smoky Maldon salt. Sometimes what I like to do is take my orange, take 2 or 3, and I just take them apart, and then I sprinkle all my smoky Maldon salt on it. And it just kind of cleans the palate. Gives a little bit of sweetness.
And
in
if
between.
someone wants to try some Don Lalin's raicilla,
where can they try it?
Where's the best place to do that?
The best place to do is at BC Boosterias, and you can come, and we don't really charge a lot. I think, what do you do, 125?
For a shot?
Yeah.
For a shot, it's 80.
Oh, 80 pesos
Yeah.
for a shot of the raicilla.
Yeah.
And then our top shelf mezcals are, I think, 125. And if you've been doing 80, it's too cheap. But anyways, you
No, our
come.
top shelf mezcal, yeah, I do
125.
Yeah.
But if you say, NJ, on the live stream video, your dad said, if we mention that the top shelf mezcals are 180 a shot, and that's for one taster.
125 or 180?
Oh, sorry, 80 pesos a shot.
Okay.
Special price.
Special
Only if
price.
you mention it.
Okay.
Before we go to the grand prize, I'm going to, well, actually, I'm going to leave this one for the end. But here's the traditional mezcal. Okay, and this is the Alipus. You can find this in most grocery stores. It's nice. It's high octane, so 47.5%. Beautiful mezcal, and it's from Espadín y Arroqueño, and that's the thing. Espadín is a very popular agave that makes mezcal, and the Arroqueño is another agave that they're putting in to create a bit of a blend. So you see a lot of blends, just like you could blend grapes, you can blend agave. And again, if someone is completely up on the knowledge, you can correct me, but I've been told by various people in the industry, it's like something like 140, 150 different types of agaves throughout all of Mexico that can actually make mezcal, and these are 2 of them. So breathe in. Oh, Hans comes out here. Hey everybody, it's Hans from Germany. Yes, I have I'm one of the multiple personalities of Joel. But I drink my mezcal. I love the mezcal, and especially this one. Breathe in. Oh, breathe out. If this was Oktoberfest, you have your pints of beer, little mezcal, and hanging out with Arnold Schwarzenegger. But he's not German. And just a skill testing question, where's Arnold really from?
No idea.
First a comment below. I don't know, we'll
California?
come up with some special prize. You don't know where?
California?
Well, he's like, yeah, he's there now. But where was he originally from? Okay, we're gonna get to the final prize in a moment. First, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna look, does anyone have any
questions?
Any
anything?
questions?
Yeah,
I'm
shoot
looking at the
questions in
live
comment
chat here.
Maybe we can do a bonus giveaway for the people who are currently viewing.
And some people are asking how we sign up for the drawing. You can, NJ, I was gonna say the Bubba, he put it in the description, but we will, if you go to maravillanairit.com and go to rental properties, so you go to maravillanairit.com, go to the rentals and open that tab, and you'll see below the last one there is enter our contest, okay? Plus you gotta follow our channel.
A lot of people.
Oh yes, Arnold's from Austria. Yeah, very good. Okay, who's the first one to get this? Oh, someone said Romania. Well, that'd be interesting. Jim Strain, you're the first one to guess where Arnold is from. Jim, come down to the BC Boosterius Bike Shop and you get yourself a free BC Boosterius mug. Okay, and a free pint.
More of a glass.
It's a glass. It's a glass and a free pint of beer to go in it. Anyone that you want. Sound good? Romania. And just a little thing is we're a little bit Romanian.
We are.
So basically we are Ukrainian, we're Polish with a dash of Romanian. So we have some gypsy in our blood. Kind of makes sense. All right, everybody, we're going to go to the last bottle here. And this is an interesting one. NJ, show this one for everybody.
Yeah, that's nice and close.
Get it nice and close.
Oh, I think I know what this one's about. Everyone take a look.
Everyone take a look.
Can anyone guess
Can
what's
anyone
special
guess
about this one?
what is the special blend in this bottle? And if you guess, what is the prize going to be? I can't give you this bottle because this is like, you can't buy this anywhere. This was a special gift from a friend. But you will get a free bottle of mezcal. Actually, a free bottle of the Don Lalin Raicilla, which we have at our shop. The full 750 milliliter bottle is yours if you can guess what is the special ingredient in this mezcal. Come on, guys, have a look at the label.
You might have to wait a little bit for it to catch up to people.
Huh?
You gotta wait a little bit.
Oh,
for it to
'cause we're
catch
just
up.
lagging?
A little bit behind.
Lagging. So we are just lagging a bit. So while we're lagging, I'm going to give this baby a shake. And a lot of times when you have your mezcals and your raicillas that have been sitting for a while, I like to give them a little shake. I don't know why, but someone told me that. Someone said tequila wine. It's not tequila wine. But there's a special blend in this bottle. Have a close look at the label. Can you see the label there?
Peach, mango, not quite. Caramel, no.
Nope. Look at the label. What's on that label that really stands out? What the heck is that thing? What's in this that will be spiritual? That maybe if you drank it, you might get some crazy dreams, which actually happened when I drank too much of this one. It's Origen Raíz del Espíritu Mezcal. And what is the word on there? What is that word, NJ? We're going to give hints.
There's a lot of words. Pecho?
Petro.
Pecho. Chocolate? No, no chocolate.
Well, we're not going anywhere until someone guesses this.
So we're gonna be...
Oh, it's a heart.
Oh,
Jason Anderson.
Jason Anderson.
Congratulations, you're the first one. So this is actually distilled. So what they actually do is put in hearts of deer. It's the hearts of deer, and it's put into the vat and then distilled with the alcohol. And yeah, it's they used to do it way back, even before there was distillation. They would actually make that in the mash, which they create alcohol, which is basically a strong beer from the agave. And there was a lot of indigenous that believed when you drank that, you were actually drinking the spirit of the animal. But I will definitely say one time I sat and I had a few too many of these, and I had some weird dreams. And I wasn't doing anything else other than, there was maybe a little bit of wine earlier, but so I don't know. So I'm very hesitant to drink more than just a little sipper of this, which I'm going to try right now. And it's beautiful. You want to try a little smell?
I'll smell.
Sip,
I'll smell. I'll just smell. Okay, this one you really can. I feel like you can really smell. Was this one?
Can you smell the heart?
I don't know if you can smell the heart, but I can smell something kind of earthy about it, almost like. But that wasn't in like a barrel or anything, or was it?
What's that?
That
no,
one?
this is just distilled.
Distilled.
All right, everybody, thanks again for your patience, and I hope you learned a little bit. We'll do more of this stuff, and I think when our podcast comes, well, and I don't think we're gonna
Joel's
film.
really pushing for the podcast.
I don't think
what
we're
do you
gonna
guys
film.
think?
I don't think we're gonna video it. And what do you guys think? Should we video it or just leave it
Audio.
audio? I
Let
think
us
sometimes
know.
audio, you're not so conscious of the camera, and you kind of forget where you are, and more stuff comes out. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
So I'd love to see just like an audio podcast, maybe once or twice a month, have some cool guests. And what did someone call me the other day? And Julian thought I paid someone to say it. That was hilarious. He called me the what?
Joe Rogan of Mexico.
Joe Rogan of Mexico. I mean, I'm nowhere close to Joe Rogan, but I mean, I guess you would make it if you got invited on the Joe Rogan podcast, or we're actually able to interview Joe Rogan. Then you know you made it. Maybe we should make that our goal. It's not a bad goal. All right, we're going to get to the last draw. I'm going to see if anyone else has entered, because then I have to adjust. And this is for $1,000, everybody. Oh, we're up to 309. Random. And I got to go cook for the family after this, so 171. So we gone up.
171?
Can you verify?
Verifying.
Is it verified?
I verified that.
What is that one from Catch Me If You Can? Do you concur?
Do you concur?
Do you concur? Okay. 171. So let's go to 171. Grace DeLuca. That's like a great Italian name. Felici? Okay, I forgot my Italian. Che sta passando con mio italiano, eh? Anyways, congratulations, Grace DeLuca. I used to live in Winnipeg, and we had a DeLuca store right around the corner. It wasn't DeLuca Brothers, this like chain, but it was like the DeLucas. So, anyways, just some good old-fashioned Italianos. And what are we having tonight? We're having pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah. I think I should make a cacio e pepe, eh?
Someone commented if we can repeat all the winners.
Oh, all the winners?
I have the numbers here, so you want to.
Okay, why don't you give me the numbers?
So the first winner for $500.
Yeah.
Number 29.
Number 29 was Ian Thomas.
Ian Thomas.
Yes.
Congratulations.
The second winner
The second winner for another $500.
was Brandy Martin.
Brandy Martin. Congratulations.
Yeah. And the final one was Grace DeLuca.
This was for
$1,000.
$1,000.
Okay, and it's a $1,000 vacation credit. Everybody's got 1 week to claim your prizes, and please go to the website, subscribe. But don't leave yet, because here's the cool thing. If you help get us to 24,000 subscribers by the end of 2024, we're doubling the prizes. So if you won 1,000, then that prize becomes 2. If you won 500, then that prize becomes $1,000. So help us get to 24,000 followers. You know, because, yes, NJ, he's holding up his finger.
Keep going. You can keep finish your thought.
No, that's okay.
I was going to say, how do people claim their prize?
So send an email to info@maravillanairit.com, and Jillian, my lovely wife, who handles all the background. Without her, I am nothing, and without her, this business would be a complete disaster. She will allow you to claim your prize and set up the booking for you. Would you not agree?
Yeah.
We'd all be kind of a disaster without Jillian. I don't know, what else, NJ? Anything else? Any other questions? One last burning comment. I'm looking at the live stream. Anyone have a burning comment before we say goodbye? No? All right.
Well, you might have to wait a little bit longer.
I know, because it's lagging, huh?
We're a little bit behind.
Well, everybody, on that note, thank you for joining us on this live stream. It went pretty long, so we thank you for your patience. NJ and I are looking forward to making some more videos. Looking forward to the new podcast soon to be released. And NJ, why don't you say the old Nos vemos hasta luego and adios thing?
Nos vemos.
Yeah.
Hasta luego. Y adios. Desde Musarías.
Where do we live? Mexico?
Mexico? Upper East Side?
Upper East Side. Bye, everybody.
Gracias, everybody. I'll put in the